Hello and welcome to creating a Canvas Studio video quiz. The first step is to come into your Canvas either from the dashboard or from within a course and click on the studio icon here within the global navigation bar. Within Studio, you can choose a video from your library, or if you have set up different folders here, you can also view your collections. When you find a video that you would like to use, click the three dots or the kebab menu to the right of the title. From here, you'll see a pop-up. Select Quizzes and choose Create Quiz. This will launch you into your video where you will choose a quiz title for that video. We'll call this a pop-up quiz, or you could give it a better title or include more information such as this is a chapter 1 vocab. You can decide to give it a description or not, whether you'd like to hide the question markers on the timeline for students, if you would like this to be a pop quiz where students get questions without any kind of visual or forewarning, you can toggle this on. I would typically leave this off so that students have a little bit of an idea of when the next question will pop up. Also, so they know not to fast forward through the video to listen well for the next question. And then the second option, if you have added annotations to your video, you can allow the similar time marker for students to view when you've made an annotation as well. I do not have any annotations on this video, so I'll leave this off. When you're ready, click Get Started. Then we'll see here, I can see my video. I can see the name of the quiz that I gave in the top left corner. If I want to adjust my settings later, I can click the gear icon, which takes us back to this screen and also gives us the option to delete the quiz. You may listen to your video, allow it to play. When you're ready to add a question, you'll click within your timeline to where you want your question and click the plus bubble here. You have three options for question types: multiple choice, true or false, or multiple answer. Multiple answer gives you checkboxes for students to select multiple possible correct answers. For this example, I'll choose a multiple choice question. The question stem is the question that you would like to use. Our question I added here is, what is a bookstore called in French? Bookstore is one of the vocabulary within the video. Correct answers are une bibliothèque, or another answer could be une librairie. Donc, une librairie is actually a bookstore. So I'm going to click this radio button to mark that this is the correct answer. I could add additional distractors here. If I wanted to add un cinéma, within here I have options to vary points by answer. So if there may be an answer that may be more correct than another, I could give 2 points for one and partial points for another. I'm not going to select this because there is truly one correct answer. I can also shuffle the choices. So randomly, bibliothèque, librairie, or cinéma will change places. So students will have to think a little bit harder if they're retaking it. And then just like in new quizzes, we can add question feedback. So for a correct answer, for an incorrect answer, or to provide general feedback regardless of answer. This is a great way to give support to your students and also help navigate them back on the right track. All right, we can see our question has been saved with this green check mark at the top. And now instead of seeing a plus, we see a number 1 bubble. continue working within your studio quiz to add any questions that you'd like to add. When you have completed adding all the questions you'd like, click the Done button in the top right corner, and that will add the quiz to your video. We can see that there is a rocket ship in the top right corner of this video's thumbnail, which tells us that there is now a quiz attached to this video. And that's how you create a studio video quiz.